Hey there, happy Mars Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions, I'll be channeling with their Seraphim, who's the word Nicholas High is good and the eye is good. If you look up Seraphim, you'll see that Seraphim is known as the burning ones. Seraphim serves and worships God, is the closest to God. Seraphim is a sixth-winged celestial being, a group of angels. Seraphim is composed of archangels Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Raguel, Archangel Zerachiel, Archangel Remiel. And Seraphim is known to be the one with all eyes. So Seraphim usually has like eyes or whatnot. And I asked Seraphim myself, who are you and how would you like to describe yourself? And the following came up. The zodiac sign Virgo came up. And then Seraphim also said there's stability in making wise, sound decisions based on introspection, doing your research before moving forward, and then thinking before you do, and then analyzing, slowing down enough to catch the details for stability, crossing your T's, dotting your I's, and the missing bricks in the building. So that's their seraphim for y'all, and I'll be channeling with them for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. If you hear any extra sound during this reading, I apologize in advance. Life is lifing, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Let's begin this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions. So I don't have a journal summary or anything like that. I don't have a journal summary. I was looking over everything and I was like, So there's no journal summary for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / Predictions so far. So we're gonna go straight to the planetary placements. So currently we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that we are in excuse me, I'm so sorry. Within that we are in Virgo season. Virgo season started on August 23rd, 2025. It's going to end on September 22nd, 2025. Virgo is known for the following. It's known as the maiden, it's known as the virgin. It is the analyzed sign, it is an immutable sign. It is an earth sign. It is ruled by the planet Mercury. It is a divine feminine sign. The sapphire, yellow agate, sardonyx, and peridot are the gemstones associated with Virgo. The body and the stomach, the intestines, and the nervous system are anatomically associated with Virgo. The Magician card and the Hermit card are the two major arcana cards in the tarot deck that are associated with Virgo. Virgo is also known as the only human zodiac sign in the zodiacal wheel. Everybody else is something else. They're not a human. And then Virgo is described as analytical, intelligent, reserved, critical, helpful, conscientious, private, composure, shy, harvest, smart, hardworking, sensitive to the surroundings and people, and tends to embarrass easily, responsible, productive, perfectionist, curious but desire to stay pure, concerned attention to nutrition and health, sometimes too hard on themselves and too hardworking, great attention to detail, believing that your methods are they believe their methods of doing things are the best. And then for Mars Day, the moon is in the waxing gibbous moon in Capricorn, while Mars is in Libra until September 22nd, 2025. The Bison Gibbous Moon means the following: adjustment, refining, editing, reevaluating what has been working and what has not been working. Reflect on how your planning is aligning with reality and how to pivot it to make it work the best, following with feelings of change. Then the moon in Capricorn means the following: being useful and productive, cool-headed, steady, reliable, seeking safety and security, clear boundaries and realistic goals, long-term planning, respect for authority and tradition, calm, underneath mood swings, dark emotions, keeping emotions under control, structure, organization, efficient management, values, tangible, real things, difficult times, difficult time expressing emotions can be hard on self, professional, and serious. And then the Mars in Libra means the following: reflect before acting, weighing alternatives before taking action, procrastination, indecisive, can be passive aggressive, defender, fighter for justice and equality, sneaky, subterfuge, managing conflict, prefers romantic, lighthearted, sweet smecks or intercourse. Rather be it's an energy that rather be at peace and harmony than discord, avoiding fights and impulse, harmonic, peaceful, loving partnerships, maybe repressing feelings, passive, and ignoring the bigger problems. So I feel like this energy is like a keep your foot on whatever it is, its neck or whatnot. It feels like it's just it's like a lot of crucial energy, being very precise, making sure things are going right. There could be a lot of just like repressing your nerves and your feelings and stuff. So there could be something about just being careful of like repressing to the point that like it's not healthy or good. Repressing your feelings, repressing your nerves and stuff. It seems like a lot of like being on top of things. But yeah, for the summary here with those placements that I mentioned, for that summary specifically, I put criticism, that's progressive. Beware of being overly critical or too harsh. Go over everything and read, adjust where needed, making sure all is proper and going well, going right. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm not gonna go into like the metaphors and stuff. So that's that for where we are currently in the planet. That's where we are currently in the planet. I'm going to do a card reading to get out, to log us out. Okay. Bottom of the deck for the clarity cards is the Hangman card. Top of the deck, you as you're watching this right now, is the Two of Swords. There's a lot of contemplating, thinking, and then like crossroads, and then coming to a decision, or like just accepting something at some point. I feel like the Hangman card and the Two of Swords card keeps on coming up. And it's leaking into this week. So, all right. Okay. So bottom of the deck, the summary of the two cards that came out is at day's end, rest. I find peace in nature and rest my body and mind in order to connect to spirit. And top of the deck, as you're watching this right now, is the present. I fully experience every moment of my life by living in the present. All right, so to close out this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions. To close out this week's Mars Day weekly forecast / predictions, the card that came out is the Knight of Wands. Bottom of the deck, summary of that is King of Wands. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is the Six of Wands. A lot of fire. Fire. And then, what you call it? To clarify the Knight of Wands, you got the Moon card. The Five of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. And then the two oracle cards we have here are Elemental, Earth Elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. And then also Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Okay. Some of y'all could be seeing 666, or you may be seeing it after this or whatnot. There's something here with 666 here. There could be something about health, healing, about your health, someone's health. There's something about health. There could be something about education too. And then something about like analyzing, making sure, like criticizing and making sure things are like deep, like the details are good, like things are correct, reorganizing, rebalancing. And yeah, it's something about equal, and maybe equal exchange as well. That's going on here. Maybe something, an adjustment. And then Yeah, like I said, it's hot. There's a lot of fire here, a lot of drive. You need to have this, or you do have this currently, a lot of drive. There's something about also, it's very precise though. It's not just like a hectic type of like heat or speed or drive or whatnot. It's very specific, precise. There's something here. There's something subtle going on here. Something subtle. It could be something about subconscious or like intuition and or intuition as well. And then okay, I meant to do that to show the cards. What you call it? And then it gives me like basically just yeah, having drive. Even some there's gonna be there's like sadness here, like maybe like some type of loss or something like that. So some people may feel disappointed or sad about something, but get back up again. You know what I mean? That's why I see it there. And then, yeah, get back up again. And then, like, we go straight to the King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Like, about time for like stability. Like, um, this should be a thing, it should flow. It's like, it sounds very cliche a little bit here. I said I didn't want to say that stuff anymore. I just wanted to talk instead of say these things. It's not cliche or corny, but it's like when you're when you're in tune with what is specifically like the energies, Mother Earth, and everything like that. When you're in tune with it, aligned with it in a way. It doesn't mean a whole thing of like, oh, worshiping it or like doing this and that for seasons and stuff like that. It's like just something about naturally or just like divinely, divine order or whatnot. But it specifically looks like, Mother Earth type of thing, nature, the energies that be. It, you can never you always win when aligned with it, when tuned in with it or whatnot, whichever way that is. We came out as the Knight of Wands, and there's a lot of drive here, a lot of motivation, a lot of passion, a lot of movement. Bottom of the deck, summary of that. King of Wands. It's that whole thing of like, I can't see anything else again other than for the King of Wands right now, other than like my typical been there, done that type of energy. That's what it looks like. Yep. It's like having to overstand, and it also has been a repetitive thing about like you already know this already or something like that. Like you know this already, like you got this, you know better type of thing. So there's that. There's this drive, passion for something, or just in general. And bottom of the dictionary, that King of Wands. Um, it's because like Been there, done that. You know this already. You got this already. And then top of the deck is you watch this right now. There's something about like a victory. There's something about a victory for sure. Something getting better as well. Then when you then the moon, the 5 of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles clarify the Knight of Wands. There's something underneath. Maybe there's something about disappointment, maybe depression or sadness that's like underneath. That's like a subconscious thing. There's maybe something like emotional when it comes to that. I feel like there needs to be a brought attention to it or whatnot. The subconscious, the unconscious, and but then it's like the whole typical thing with the 2 cups that are still standing up, and then like the 10 of Pentacles here. Um, I feel like there's something about like not allowing, loss or even maybe our emotions and stuff to really get us stuck too long, to still have that drive to still keep going through and get that 10 of Pentacles. All right, so we have here Earth Element. I gratefully accept the abundance the earth bestows on me. This card is asking you to recognize the abundance flows. That abundance flows from Gaia, Mother Earth. Mother Earth. She is also the foundation for the other 3 elements: air, fire, and water. All life. Her vital, life-giving energy flows into the water we drink and the plants. Sorry, the plants we eat. It flows into every creature, every rock and crystal on this planet. Become a conscious consumer by eliminating toxins in your life. Do not use chemicals in your home or garden, and avoid chemical laden products that contaminate not only your body but the earth as well. The earth can only support healthy life if we keep her healthy. This card could also be an indication that you need to balance your body's energies. Perhaps you live too much in your mind, up in the clouds. Balance this by grounding yourself. Come down to earth. Sit or walk in nature and align yourself with her nurturing energies. Crystals, rocks, and soil are associated with this element. Gnomes and dwarfs are symbolic of his energy and can help you develop your individuality, determination, and appreciation of all things. And this one here, Wheel of Life. I am guided by the cycles of life and live in complete harmony with them. Life is a continuous cycle of birth, death, and renewal, from the changing seasons to the phases of the moon, from the ebb and flow of the tides to our own stages of maiden, mother, and crone. Resisting these cycles causes unease and prevents us from fully experiencing life. This card is asking you to become fully aware of the cycles of life, feel them, and absorb the knowledge, understanding, and energy each brings. Don't wish for summer and winter, or that night will quickly become day. By doing so, you are not living in the present. Accept and love yourself and your environment at every stage of life. By learning to live in a harmonious flow with all of life cycles, you will find peace and contentment. By being part of the cycles of your life, of nature, and the universe, you will connect more fully to your soul's purpose and be guided and supported by the universe. Yeah, like you will always win type of thing, and it's right below the Six of Wands. So yeah, that we have here. Cancer. That's the only sign that's here. You could be Cancer. The sign could be in chart. Could be anybody around you. Could be the planetary placements, the energy of the reading, all of that stuff. Something about mother subtly. I knew I would have to get this thing out, and I didn't. We have Archangel Michael. I think I just saw there. Yeah, there's Archangel Michael here. And it's by the Knight of Wands. Something super fiery. Okay. Okay. And then Archangel Michael, if you look at Archangel Michael, you'll see that he's the Archangel of protection. He's one who's like God. He's the Archangel of warrior. He's a warrior. He's the Archangel of justice. And if you see a picture of him, he's usually like defeating the devil with a sword in his hand. And then I asked Archangel Michael myself, "Who are you? And how would you like to describe yourself?" And number 3 came up. I see, and then he also said, "Anyone in a dire space, if there's a dire in it, an energy situation in general, Archangel Michael paves the way for ascension, for better, for peace, rest, to make a new." He ascends, transforms, moves something from a negative space or situation to a better one. And he makes sure it is a safe, secure space to express the innocence, child expression, and for rest. And yeah, so if maybe you're not feeling motivated or anything like that, you feel like you're in a dire space and everything like that, you get always call you can always call on Archangel Michael. I do that, and like a lot of people do. If you feel like you're having negative thoughts, you're having doubt, or you feel like you don't know what to do, call on Archangel Michael and ask for help. And then if you don't know what to ask for specifically, just ask like whatever you can do for my high school and for your high school, Archangel Michael, please help. And he does it like this, like and all that stuff. So yeah. So there's something with that, whatnot, and maybe Archangel Michael will help with motivation or something like that. Then we have here wound. Is that wound Joe? No, that's Thurisaz. 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 And then it means thorn and reactive force, defense and conflict. And over where the red ants are, there's something like that's not gonna be so subtle. It's interesting. There's something about the subtle, but it's not subtle at the same time. But yeah, there's something about not being subtle. Bite back. I'm only saying that because Thurisaz, it says like reactive force, defense, conflict, thorn, and like it's literally on the Six of Wands where there are red ants and they sting and stuff. Um, so something with that there. Because something's not gonna be subtle. I guess it's gonna sting. It's gonna be, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be like how you say it, obnoxiously like loud, like because the fight with the King of Wands and all this stuff here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that. So we have here Nauthiz, Nauthiz, and it says need, self-reliance, endurance, and survival. And that's over where the King of Wands is at and the Ten of Pentacles is at. So that's that for the Mars Weekly Forecast / predictions. It feels like such a calm, like a calm attack in a way, but it's not. I'm trying to get what I'm seeing here. It's like classily being aggressive in a way. It's like a sting and it's like a win and it's like a, it could be subtle, but it's very noticeable kind of thing. And it's not aggressive, but I'm gonna leave that there. That's that for this week's Mars Weekly forecast predictions. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out. Boop, boop, boop. Peace out, y'all. Have a great one.